A story emerging from the United States this week centers around the White House encouraging Americans to report neighbors suspected of being in the country illegally. And for many people, it raises a bigger question than immigration itself. What kind of society is being created when governments encourage neighbors to scrutinize one another? As the old saying goes, politicians often prefer people divided rather than united. A population arguing amongst itself is far less likely to focus on corruption, incompetence, or failures from those in positions of power. Throughout history, governments have frequently found ways to redirect public frustration away from themselves and towards other groups, and critics argue this latest initiative fits neatly into that pattern. Imagine the situation. You have lived next to somebody for years. They have worked hard, paid taxes, raised a family, contributed to the local community, and caused no problems. You know they may not have entered the country through the proper process, but after years of being part of the community, are ordinary people really going to pick up the phone and report them? Many likely will not. Of course, there will be those who strongly support tougher immigration enforcement and who view reporting illegal immigration as a civic duty. They argue that laws exist for a reason and that a nation must enforce its borders if it wishes to remain sovereign. That argument will continue to resonate with a significant portion of the American public. However, there is another side to the debate. Since Donald Trump's return to office, there have been numerous reports of long-standing community members being detained and removed, often leaving neighbors shocked and families devastated. Those stories have made many Americans question whether aggressive enforcement policies always serve the interests of ordinary people. The wider issue is the atmosphere this creates. Trust between neighbours, communities and local populations is difficult to build but easy to destroy. When governments encourage citizens to monitor one another, some see it as security and law enforcement. Others see it as social division dressed up as policy. What is clear is that America does not appear to be moving towards calmer political rhetoric anytime soon. Immigration remains one of the most emotionally charged issues in the country, and policies like this are unlikely to bring opposing sides together. Instead, they risk deepening existing divisions at a time when many Americans already feel politically, culturally, and economically separated from one another. Whether one supports stricter immigration enforcement or not, the question remains the same. Does a stronger nation come from neighbours reporting neighbours, or from communities finding ways to solve problems together? This has been the JR Voice. Stay tuned for more unpacking of global headlines.